everyone, this is Jeanette and welcome to my crafty life. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, so I decided that it was time. I have to apologize in advance. My dog has been exceptionally noisy today, so she might bark a little bit and you might hear some cartoons and fans in the background, but I'll try to keep all that to a minimum. Today's video was inspired by some questions that have been posted on a few of the message boards that I frequent, and they're all about scraps. What do you do with your scraps? After you've finished a layout or a card, do you keep the scraps? Do you toss them? What do you do with them? So I've decided to show you some of the things that I do with scraps after I've made a scrapbook layout or cards. Of course, I try to use as many scraps as I can in another project. For example, these scraps are from some of the recent layouts that I've done, and I have an idea for a card, or maybe two cards, but that'll be for a later video. I hope to maybe show you how I do that. These would look really, really cute in a card that I have planned. And I'll just add maybe a couple of these little birdie breads. I don't know if you can see them. I got these from Oriental Trading. Really, really cute. But you can do that with your scraps if you like. Something else that I started doing with my scraps recently is making my own little memo books. And that's what I'm going to show you today. What you'll need are some scraps of paper. I like to use the larger ones. I've found that about 3.5 by 4 is the size that I usually like to use, so these larger ones will be cut down. The great thing about this is that you can make them whatever size you want, and if you want to put in larger papers or even stick in some smaller ones, it's all good. Sorry about that. It's a little breezy here today. It's a relief from the 104-degree weather that we had earlier this week. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do with these. And these are papers that I have from envelopes that I've made, a travel journal that I made that I'm really not going to use the paper for anything else, SeaWorld paper that, yes, we do plan to go to SeaWorld again, but I don't know when, and I'm not going to save this for years. A mistake that I made in stamping for a card, so I can just use that. And even a sheet of, like a vellum type paper that I know I won't be using in anything else. And this really bright fluorescent greenish yellow poster board that I can't even remember what I used it for. Maybe something for Halloween. But anyway, like I said, it's all good. And the first thing, oh, I'm sorry, let me tell you the other products you're going to need. You'll need some rubber cement. And actually, this is pretty much what's used when they put together the paper pads that you buy. It's used to temporarily stick down credit cards that you might get in the mail. That's what they use. It's rubber cement. It is acid free, but I don't really worry about that anyway because this is just a scrap pad for me. It's very inexpensive too. This bottle was $2.99 in CVS. Okay. You'll need some bulldog clips. There she goes. You'll need some bulldog clips or clothespins to hold the papers together while the cement is drying. And of course, you will need some sort of paper trimmer. Now I'm going to stop this video while I trim down all of my papers to 3.5 by 4 approximately. It's not a very exciting thing, so I'll be back. Okay, I've got all the papers cut, and you'll notice that they're not all the same size, and that's okay. You just want to make sure that you tap this all down and you get everything even. Okay, just going to hold that together while I get the rubber cement. And what's great about this is, even though it's messy, a little messy, not too bad, it cleans up pretty easily. You just rub it away, peel it away once it's dry. Okay. Alright, you want to put it on generously. Okay, and like I said, that'll clean off later. So I'm going to clip it together. And then set it aside and let it dry for a while. I'll let you know when I get back just about how long it takes to dry. See you in a little bit. Hi, I'm back. And this is finished drying. It took about 20 minutes. So now I'm just going to take the bulldog clips off. And whatever rubber cement is left, like I said, the excess, I'm just rubbing that away. And see how easy that is? Okay. You can even do it for little bumps on the top. And I'm rubbing away the excess on the back. Okay. There we go. And then if there's any that's stuck here, it just pulls right out. So there you have it. A nice little scrap pad that you can keep in your purse or on your desk. And as you use the pages, you can either leave them in or tear them right out. Now this works best when you have a light color print or solid. The darker colors wouldn't work very well because you wouldn't really be able to write on them. However, there are always the B-sides if they have plain white. So there you have it. Just another idea for you to use up those scraps and not waste them. And I thank you for joining me today on My Crafty Life. And I hope to see you soon. Take care now.